Okay? So we was about to get into the Sabbath, the day of worship. The Most High's day of worship is the Sabbath. It's been set from the beginning. But again, it's about worship. This has been set from the beginning. Let's start at Genesis. Genesis 2:2. And on the seventh day, the Most High ended his works, which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his works which he had made. And the Most High blessed the seventh day. Now notice, he blessed the seventh day. When you go back from Genesis 1 on throughout, he never blessed any of them other days. He never sanctified any of them other days. Only the last one. And the Most High blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his works which the Most High created and made. So the lunar Sabbath people would try to trip you up and say that the Sabbath was not from the beginning, when clearly he's showing you it was from the beginning. Let's go to the commandment, when he actually made it official to the Israelites, which they was keeping it before this also. But this is when it was written. Exodus 20:8. Now, if you notice, all the rest of the commandments start off with, before this, thou shalt, thou shalt, thou shalt, and thou shalt, and all this. When it gets to this one, it switches the tone and says, remember. Remember the Sabbath day. He's telling you to remember. He knew that we would forget it. He knew we would forget his worship day. We didn't actually forget it. We got drugged to this country and was made to forget it purposely. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy works. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power. And in it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, nor thy maidservants, nor thy manservants, nor thy maidservants, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and all that is in them, and is rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Not one other day in the creation got this same attention and details to it. We're blessed, hallowed, and sanctified. Not one other. So we see that this is the Most High's worship day. Now, if Satan wants to be like the Most High, and he wants to be worshipped, it would only be logical for him to pick out his own special day. I'm going to show you. He picked out his own special day. Let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 8 and 16. Ezekiel 8 and 16. And listen at this close. He says, and he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house. The Lord's house. So you know it's at the quote-unquote church. It's not the church, but the tabernacle, the congregation. And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house. And behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, with their backs toward the temple of the Lord, and their faces toward the east. And they worshiped the sun toward the east. Now, if they're worshiping the sun, and if the sun, the ball of fire that's in the air, in the sky, if this becomes your God, and you make a day for it, what would the day be called? Sunday. That's how you get your Sunday worship. But when you go back to Isaiah 14:12 and 13 and 14, it tells you that he was the son of the morning. So he's still trying to rise. He's caused you to worship him because he's the son of the morning. It's just a clever thing that Satan pulls off. So they make you think it's about Christ being the Son of God, S-O-N, but it's really about the S-U-N, Son. Very clever little trick that they pulled on the children of Israel. So again, Satan has chose his day, and the Most High has chosen his day. Well, the Most High chose first, so Satan has to trick you into worshiping him and following him. Let's go to Revelations 12 and 9. That'll show you this. Revelations 12 and 9 will show you this. Revelations 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So Satan is down here on the earth, deceiving the whole world. How does he do it? Through fake glory, through things of this world. He has to trick you. He knows men love glory. Men enjoy getting a lot of glory. Even Israelites is doing this stuff. But the Most High don't give you vain glory. Let's go to Jeremiah 9 and 23. Jeremiah 9 and 23 says, Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. So you're supposed to glory that you know the Most High. That's the glory right there. That he knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness and judgment and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. So in these things, this is what the Lord delight in. That you know him and you keep his commandments. But man, again, he wants vain glory. This is a book called Special Occasions in the Black Church. Special Occasions in the Black Church. Again, man likes vain glory. We'll go to the scripture. 2 Corinthians 11 and 12. This is Paul. But what I do, that I will do, that I may cut off occasions from them which desire occasions, that wherein they glory, that they may be found even as we desired occasions, that wherein they glory they may be found even as we. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of the Messiah. They desire occasions. This is the occasions he's talking about. Special day services. Pastor anniversary, not written in the Bible. Church anniversary, not written in the Bible. Choir anniversary, not written in the Bible. Usher board anniversary, not in the Bible. Men's Day, Women's Day, Children's Day, Youth, Young Adult Day, Senior Adult Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Family Day, Graduation Recognition Day, Martin Luther King Birthday Day, Black History Month observance, dedication